going on, Jerome's? So it's fantastic to see that Kevin O'Connell got some adulation, got some love, got some respect from the national media, jabroni haircuts. AP voters making Kevin O'Connell the 2024 NFL Coach of the Year. We should have won in 2022, but, we've had the argument before. And here's the thing. Kevin O'Connell is never going to win the award again, and that's a phenomenal thing for the Minnesota Vikings and for Kevin O'Connell, right? And now, I know what you're saying. It's like, well, I mean, that's just being hateful. No, it really isn't, because of the criteria of the award. And we talked about how Kevin O'Connell is going to win the award this year, rightfully so, over Dan Campbell, because of it's all about expectations. That's generally what the Coach of the Year award is about, where who does the most with the least, or perceived to be the least. And Kevin O'Connell, of course, the story, 14 wins this year, and the Vikings were expected to have a rebuild season, over under 6.5 wins, and it's great too. Everyone seems to understand this about the award, except for Lions fans, which I mean, I don't know. Reading comprehension and critical thought and reasoning apparently is not their forte. But yeah, basically everyone, except for Lions fans, is fine with O'Connell winning the award. And they respect it, well-deserved, and all that stuff. Because the Lions were supposed to be good. Right? The Lions were the cat's ass, pun intended. Lions were Super Bowl favorites coming into the year. They were expected to win the North. They were expected to get the 1 seed. Congratulations. And I know the Lions fans saying, like, oh, Kevin O'Connell's 0-2 against Dan Campbell this season. Yeah, what about it? Right? Hey, congratulations for doing exactly what you were supposed to do. And I know it's a regular season award, but then in the postseason, getting blown out at home by the commies, Jay Nails, fantastic. Good job. But let's go through. So the last handful of Coach of the Year award recipients. So the Vikings 2022, Kevin O'Connell. Last year, Kevin Stefanski and the Browns making the playoffs with Jumpin' Joe Flacco. Dayball 2022, Stolen Valor 21. Vrabel and the Titans getting to 12 wins. Stefanski in 2020. His first year on the job. Harbaugh in 2019, the Ravens going 14-2. Matt Nagy, fake-ass Brad Childress in 2018. Sean McVay with the Rams 2017. And then Jason Garrett, Riverboat Ron, Bruce Arians, BA with the Cardinals. Ron Rivera with the Panthers again, as well as Bruce Arians with the Colts when he filled in for Chuck Pagano, who was missing time due to his cancer recovery. Right, so basically go through. It's a lot of feel-good stories, a lot of lowered expectations coming into the year, and then just crushing it and doing great things, right? And if the Coach of the Year award simply went to the best coach, you think that Andy Reid and Belichick would just go back and forth. Like they're just winning all the time, right? But Belichick has actually only won the award 3 times. And last time he did was in 2010. He also won in 2007, and then also you have Belichick in the, where's Belichick when number 1? Oh, 2003, when the Patriots won 14-2, won the Super Bowl, right? And in fact, since 2000, there's only been one instance when the Coach of the Year award recipient went on to win the Super Bowl. And again, it is a regular season award, but that's fascinating, isn't it? And also, Andy Reid has only one Coach of the Year award, and none with the Chiefs. So a team that's won 3 of the last 4 Super Bowls has a chance to have 3 in a row. He's never been named Coach of the Year during his tenure with the Chiefs since 2013. Last time he won was in 2002 with the Eagles when they went 12-4. Right, so the thing about it is, this is not a hateful statement about Kevin O'Connell or the Vikings saying that, oh, he's not going to win the award ever again. It's that the Vikings, with O'Connell, they're going to be geared up and ready to rock and roll. Like, the expectations are raised, and not just because of this 14-win season out of nowhere, where you massively, well, could you say that you massively overachieved? According to the perceptions that Vegas and fans and the media had of the Vikings before the start of the season, sure. But now, like, you're revved up, ready to go. Like, this team is ready to rock. They had a top 10 offense with Sam Darnold. Imagine what they can do with J.J. McCarthy. This defense with Flores back for another year. And they're going to be, they have the assets, they have the resources, they have the motivation to address the trenches, both sides. And guess what? This team is going to be elite. for the foreseeable future. And you don't get credit for doing what you're supposed to do. And I understand that people will still be on the Lions, even though they had the massive brain drain, losing Ben Johnson, losing Aaron Glenn. Also, they're going to start to feel the cap crunch from paying out all those premium contracts. Jared Goff getting $55 million a year. Woo! Love to see that. But the Vikings have this glorious window the next 3 years where J.J. McCarthy is going to be on his rookie deal, so you got the small cap hits, and you can build an FU offensive line around him. You got Jefferson, Addison, and Hockenson. You had this offense, like we said, was 9th in the league in points with Sam Darnold as quarterback. And defensively, they were top 5 in most statistical categories. They were number 2 against the run, and they're going to continue to get better and better as they continue to meld into the Flores scheme. So, I'm sorry, Kevin O'Connell. This is going to be the last time that you win Coach of the Year, because every single year for the foreseeable future, the Vikings are going to come in and people are going to expect them to win 12, 13, 14 games. So they're going to expect them to get the 1 seed, win the NFC North, tame the Lions, beat down the Bears, as well as send the Packers packing. So screw them, screw everyone, and it's okay. It's a great honor, right? And I'm glad that he finally got recognition. It would be absolute BS if he never won the award, which certainly could have been possible, right? He got screwed in 2022, and maybe they go a different direction this year. Maybe they actually give it to Dan Campbell. And Kevin O'Connell consistently has the Vikings winning 13, 14 games, making the playoffs, win Super Bowls, hoisting Jerome Barty's. But they're just like, how about that coach that got the team to 9 wins and the 7 seed wild card when everyone expected them to vie for the number 1 overall pick? That's exactly what happens, man. But either way, I'm very happy that Kevin O'Connell is our coach. Is he perfect? No. Is he working on the flaws in his game? Everyone has ego, but does he check his ego enough that he realizes that he doesn't know what he doesn't know? Like, he's not a type of coach that wins double-digit games in a season and automatically thinks that he's a Papa Bear Hallis, or like he invented football. Nah, that ain't it. So O'Connell, I think he's got the right temperament. I think that he learns from mistakes. I think that offense is continuing to grow and show. I think that his partnership with Flores is going to be fruitful a long time. I don't know if Flores is ever going to get another crack to be a head coach. So this could be a head coach / offensive play caller / DC relationship that is there for a while, and that only benefits the Vikings, right? And so O'Connell is going to be that dude. He's more than just great post-game speeches. I honestly think that he is going to be the man who leads us to Super Bowls. I think J.J. McCarthy is indeed that quarterback to do that as well. And the Vikings are going to have great success here long term with Kevin O'Connell and company. But sorry, bro, this is your last Coach of the Year award, but it's okay. We'll certainly take it. Anyways, that's it. You guys know what to do. Skol, no production value.